Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From the Blades, Hillary Clinton. Epstein did not kill himself. Still filming, I was born to be president. It makes me literally sick to my stomach to think of another Trump when. Trump. Taking residence in Hillary's brain. Living rent-free, but quite frankly, Trump needs to be careful because, Mrs. Clinton has a tendency to make people disappear. I don't know anything about Epstein. I do not know anything about anything. Please do not come after me, not with black helicopters or anything like that. Okay, now that that is out of the way, I do not know anything about anything related to Clinton. Okay, then that's out of the way. A failed presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is apparently still fuming over her loss to President Donald Trump in 2016 election. During a recent appearance on Kara Swisher's New York Times opinion podcast, Sway, the former Secretary of State alleged she was born to be president, and it literally makes her sick to her stomach to think of another Trump when. I was supposed to be the president. How dare you take that away from me? How dare he take that away from me? I was supposed to be the president. I was born to be president. Oh, how am I going to tell the little Hillary that's still in the future, who makes people disappear, who's so powerful, is not president? I'm so butthurt. At one point during the lengthy interview, Swisher asked Clinton if she thought a woman president would handle the coronavirus pandemic more humbly. Of course she would say that he would, because that's the propaganda as of late, but all female leaders of all female countries are doing good, doing better. When in fact, you look at the statistics, they are not doing any better or worse than the male-run countries. Okay, at one point, Clinton quickly responded by tooting her own horn. Oops. I'm sorry, I did not toot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I have no doubt, especially if it were me. Of course. I was born for that. I mean, that's why I knew I would be a good president. I thank goodness the American people disagreed with you. I was ready for a crisis and emergencies. No, you're not. Remember Benghazi? Does someone remember Benghazi? And I would have done what you see these women leaders doing. Absolutely nothing. Or shall we say Jacinta in New Zealand, who is pretty much an authoritarian bitch right now. At least she looks okay in comparison to other women leaders. So, You listen to the science. No, you don't. You bring in people in an open and inclusive way. Oh, Jesus Christ. It means she's going to exclude people based on race and what they carry between their legs. You communicate constantly. You don't. She's gonna get mad and not talk to the other bitches because she's mad about it. You make the case by explaining why what you're doing is in the long-term interests, not only of health, but also of the economy. You have no idea what economy is. Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind at all that I would have stepped up to that crisis. I have doubted that you would be able to handle this. You weren't able to handle Epstein, probably. You made the guy disappear he did not kill himself. Later in the interview, when the topic on Trump's re-election chances came up, Clinton jumped in saying, I can't entertain the idea of him winning. I hope he wins. If it's just to spite you, that would be great. It will cause cognitive dissonance of a grave degree, she said, before adding that even thinking about a potential Trump win would also make her physically ill. Oh, poor Bill. She's gonna have to rely on his interns even more now, with her puking her brains out. Poor Bill. I call this elderly abuse. It's elderly abuse. No ifs or buts. It makes me literally sick to my stomach to think that we'll have 4 more years. 4 more years! Trump 2020! Of this abuse and destruction of our institutions, and damaging of our norms and of our values, and lessening of our leadership. Isn't lessening of your leadership when what happened with Obama, or what happened when you were taking care of Benghazi? Details. And the list goes on, but there's no doubt that he would do everything he could to attack and punish anyone who was, in his view, an adversary. If that's the case, why is the media still allowed to operate in America, especially CNN, if that was actually true? Why is Nancy Pelosi still not punished, despite the temper tantrums that she has thrown, especially with the relief checks? What happened in then? It seems the information what Hillary is saying doesn't quite connect with the facts or reality. It feels off, doesn't it? I don't think he has any boundaries at all, Kara. I don't think he has any conscience. Oh, says the woman who made somebody disappear. He is obviously not immoral, considering that he is the one who helped the black people, African Americans, who's been there for the Latinos, who has helped the entire communities all around the place. And this is what you say. Yeah, truthful man. Oh, he tells plenty of truth. Sometimes he may actually fumble on the facts here. That everybody does it. You can't even say that about Biden. You can't even get a simple fact straight. So he will do whatever he can to lift himself up. Isn't that what you're doing right now? Remember, as I said, he lives with this specter of illegitimacy. Hopefully he wins in a landslide this year, so he can finally shut you filthy whore mouth up. He knows more about how he got really elected than we still do. Hopefully we'll learn more in the years ahead. This Russian fiasco is going to drag on for 4 more years, isn't it? Oh. And then when another Republican gets elected, Russian did it! Guys, Russian did it too! Oh, this is going to be miserable. Enough with the wolf crying! Well, that is really Russian collusion? Nobody is going to believe you, you filthy pricks! Clinton, who has since endorsed Democratic nominee Joe Biden last year, reportedly considered running for president again in 2020. Clinton has had a difficult time getting over her 2016 loss. Yeah, we can see that. Allegedly thinking about a rematch with Trump all the time. And guess what? Who lives in somebody else's head? Trump has set up shop on your head, Hillary. Yet despite excluding the obvious bitterness about the result of the election 4 years ago, even alleging it was illegitimate, English, obviously my English failed. Clinton wanted listeners to know that it's Trump, not her, who remains plagued by the outcome. Are you aware of the entire interview? No. To be a Democrat, as of late, the thing you have to do the most is to erase your self-awareness and eliminate it completely. Well, I think I live rent-free in his head. No, you don't. He lives rent-free on your head. He does not live rent-free in my... Okay, we are not going to believe that based on this interview, because I have very little regard for him. No. 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 We all know you live with Trump in your head. Trump is pretty much tubing himself in your head constantly. Always, every single day. And what do? You eliminate your self-awareness. Alright, but Bill Clinton... No, Jesus. But Clinton seems sure that this time around Biden will do what she couldn't do and seal an electoral college win over Trump. Yeah, leave it to a guy to do that woman's job. Always do it better. Sorry, that was a joke. No need to get your panties up in a bunch. Relax, that was a joke. Men do certain things better than women, and women do certain things better than men. We complement each other. See? Part of the reason for that, she said, is that most Republicans are going to want to close the page on the Trump era. They have been cowards, spineless enablers of him. She added, they want to see him gone as much as we do, but they can't say it publicly. Oh, you mean the rhinos, the ones the Republicans finally managed to kick out of their party, or at least kick most of them out of the party. You know, the people who are pro-establishment, who are pro-aristocrats, people who are rhinos. Oh well. But one thing I do agree, they have been cowards. They have this, the majority in the Senate, they had the Congress and House, majority in the House, and yet not much has been done in regards to the big tech companies and other things. So at least on that regard, I have to agree with Hillary. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more Butthurt from Hillary Clinton in the coming up days. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of my beautiful mug. Good night.